Hello there, it's Glenn Fisher here, and I'm quite excited because in this video we're going to take a massive step in developing your own online business. I'm very, very serious about this. If you choose today to do what I show you, and it is a case of choosing, and I'll explain why in a minute, but if you do, this could really take your own online business to a whole new level. For me, this is where it gets really serious. I've been alluding to this in the past few videos, but today we're going to do it. So I'm very excited, and we'll get straight underway. And when I say you need to choose to do this, the reason you need to make a choice is because you're going to have to spend a little bit of money today. Now, don't worry. It really is a little bit, and you're not paying me. This isn't me selling you in any way, shape or form. It's you're paying a company to do something for you, essentially, as I'll explain in a moment. But all you'll have to pay is about £3 a month. Now, if you can spare £3 a month, then you should do this. There's no question. If you don't think you can spare £3 a month, then you need to sit down and think about what you're doing, because I'm pretty certain you probably spend £3 a month on a beer, or you spend £3 a month on the newspapers, or you spend £3 a month on a little tub of pesto or something like that. £3 a month is not a lot of money, and for the money that this small investment each month could make you, then to be honest with you, you may as well not watch the rest of the videos I do if you don't want to invest that money in yourself, because there's really no way you're going to make any more money than that. So I hope that doesn't sound horrible and that, but it's the truth, I'm afraid. We're at a stage now, I've shown you a lot of stuff that you can do to get yourself going, and it's all been free. This today will cost you about £3 a month, and if you want to get your own domain name, which I'll show you how to do in a minute, that'll cost you about £7-8 quid. But I did this the other day. I've got a lot of domain names, and it's just a little cost that you incur doing this thing. But anyway, I'll assume that you're with me, that you want to do this, that you can spare that £3 a month. So I'll show you what we're going to do. Now, what I've done, you'll notice on the screen right now here, is a bit of a different website to what I'm normally looking at. And this is a website I set up the other day. It's another project that I'm working on, and it's just a little website all selling experimental literature for Kindle and other e-readers. And you can see here there's an extract of a story, a bit of detail about one book, something from the founder, which happens to be me. You can see, as I've explained in previous videos, you've got a Twitter feed there. And you see what I've done here is got an image of the Amazon look inside, and if you click on that, which we'll do just for a thing, you can see that links straight through to this book, which you can buy on the Kindle for £3 and 8 pence, a bargain at half the price, to be honest with you, although I don't know what that phrase means or has ever meant. Anyway, you can see that's what a basic website I've set up. Here there's an about page, which is a fancy picture of me there, and explaining what Double N Books is all about. Basically, that's a free website, that's a free WordPress website, as I've shown you how to set up. And if you go here, you can see I've set up a Twitter, as I've explained how you can do that in a previous video, and that's Double N Books. I set this up on Friday. I've done nothing with it. You can see I followed a load of people just to get the ball rolling, and you see I've already got 18 followers on that since Friday, and I've done nothing to it. You can see on my tweets, if I go here, I've only made 4 tweets, and they were all on Friday afternoon when I just set this up. Interestingly, you might be interested to know, I set this entire website up, this whole thing, in an hour or so on Friday. Okay, that's how easy this kind of stuff is, how quick and easy it is. The reason I did this is because I want to use this to show you how to take your free WordPress website, which this is, to a new level. And just to give you a glimpse, I'm going to show you how to take it to an actual proper website. This looks plain at the moment, not even as good as the previous one, but there's a key difference, and I'll explain that in a minute. What we're going to do then is essentially take our website, this website, off WordPress. We're going to buy a little space on the internet, and we're going to put our website back on that space. What that will do, what that enables you to do, and this is the most key thing in your own online business, it allows you to control the website with much more freedom. And the key thing is, it allows you to sell from your website. If you've ran into problems already trying to put clickbank links on your website or anything like that, or some kind of more free coding and HTML, if you've been running ahead, you'll have found that with the free website hosting, you can't do that. Now, I've shown you how you can get around that by collecting an email address name from your website and then emailing the links to them. But you can already probably see how good would it be if you could link directly from this website to ClickBank products and start selling through your website. Brilliant. That's how you start making money. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to move this website off WordPress and onto our own hosting. Now, obviously, something like that doesn't come for free. And that's why you need to buy some hosting, and that's what costs you £3 a month. It's the right to own a little bit of the internet and put your stuff there. So there's a million hosting websites out there who will sell you, give you various deals, give you various amount of space, all different things. You can use whichever one you want. I have no prejudice. I have no favoritism. In the email I've just sent you, I will give you a link to the one that I'm personally using, which is called Native Space. You can follow that link if you want and use that. That way you'll be following what I'm doing, and whenever I refer to my hosting, you'll see the same things. But if you want to use something else, by all means, use something else. If you think you can find a better one that's more comfortable and better for you, that's fine. At the moment, though, we're going to go properly basic, use the most basic allowance kind of thing, the basic space allowance that they give you, and also the cheapest. Because, as I say, I want to do this for next to nothing. We've already done everything for free right now, and £3 a month is just not a lot as far as I'm concerned. So we go to nativespace.co.uk, and you can see here there's all this stuff about web hosting, reseller packages, dedicated servers, blah, 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 blah. We don't really need any of this information. We don't care about it. All we're bothered about is getting a little space on the internet where we can host our website. And to do that, you want web hosting here from £3.11, you can see. What you want to do, though, and if you just go on here, you'll see I've got double N books. You'll see here your WordPress, your free one, says doublenpublishing.wordpress.com. So everybody types that in. But with this, you can just literally type in, you see here, www.doublenbooks.com, and that goes straight to my website. That's nice, isn't it? That's because all I did here on this page was type in the website that I wanted. And what it did, it found that website, and because it was available, because it's a bit of a strange name, the reason double N is obviously Glenn has two N's in it, so I called it double N, and I bought that website there and then with this same package. Now, if you've already bought a website domain, you can transfer that. I'm not going to deal with that at the moment, though. I would advise doing this all freshly, so you've just got a little account set up with Native Space or whichever hosting package you use, and that will link it all. It just makes it a whole lot easier. Now, if you search for a domain and they can't find it, like if you were looking for Nike.com, I doubt you're going to be able to buy Nike.com. Try and think of another way around it, another way of framing your domain name, your company name, that will be catchy and easy to remember. It's not that important, but it should relate to your own online business. Whatever your business is about, Mine here that I'm setting up in this case is Double N Books, so I've naturally gone for doublenbooks.com. But if I wanted to do Double N Literature, I could do experimentalbooks.com, booksforthekindle.com, anything like that. Something that relates to your business. Okay, so you put that in there and you buy web hosting. Basically, it's as simple as that. You go on here, you follow this through. All you need to do is get the Premier £3.11. I'm going to just quickly rush through this. Obviously, I bought some yesterday on Friday, so I can't show you this now all the way through. But you can see I want native space to register a new domain name for me, so you could pick your Double N Books there. I'll try now just to see how far we can get with a random one. So we'll do Double N Penguin on the basis that no one in their right mind would have bought that website. And you can see it. Hopefully we're on the rubbish old laptop for recording this, but should go through. Double N Penguin, surprise surprise, is available, so you can do that. You can just buy it for 1 year if you want. If you want to get it for 2 years, it's a bit cheaper, but £7.62 is not the most money in the world. And then you can see here, just to give you a bit of peace of mind, £3.40 a month. That's how much it's going to cost you. Okay, I can't really go any further because I certainly don't want to buy Double N Penguin, because that would be a pointless website to own. All you need to do though is essentially from this point is follow the payment details, register your details with them, go through, pay using whatever card you want to pay, and that's it. Once you get to that, you'll be given a email login and a password. Now I'm hoping I can just log in here. Just excuse me a minute. Once you've got that password and everything sorted, and you've got your domain space, I set this all up this morning in about half an hour. It was very, very simple, and what you can do is you can go to my details. Oh no, you don't want to go there. If you go to my native space, go down and go to my domains, because you'll have bought your domain. You go on here, it will come up showing that your record that you bought, and you can see there it links directly to that website. And all you have to do is press on the little green box here, and this goes down here, and what you want to be looking for, oh excuse me, I can't find the place to log on. Just bear with me a sec. No. Bear with me one moment. This is the trial and error of online businesses. Let me log back in there. And if you've been watching these videos, you'll know with all of this, I'm quite kind of experimental. I bumble around. I'm not following any particular rules or thingy. This is me just kind of mucking about, and you do it through trial and error. Okay, it's not, there's no there it is. It was there all the time. Once you go on that little button, you'll see this. As I say, it's trial and error. If you can't find something, you can always email me, but just have a look around and you'll find things eventually. You can see here log into cPanel, which is your control panel. That's what I was looking for. If you click on that, this control panel, which is essentially a control panel that allows you to monitor your little space of the internet, because it's a secure thing, my computer kind of flags it up, but you want to continue to that website, and you can see it goes all secure and certificate error here. Now you can watch this get started video if you want. There's no need to though, really, but this is your new website. This is your hosting. This is all very interesting stuff. Now this looks pretty scary at the moment. I wouldn't worry about it at the moment, okay? Don't worry about all this stuff. We can learn about this in time. That's not essential. It's not needed at the moment. You can see here though, from the website that I've uploaded already, I've used 14.69 megabytes of 500 megabytes. That is nothing, okay? That is the cheapest thing. I've already got some content on there. Put a few more links on there. I've got plenty of room, so you really don't need to spend more than the £3.40 a month one at the moment, unless you've been going crazy with your content and your website's already massive. Then you might want to buy a bit more, but then if you've got that far, then you're probably already further on down the line. So we have a website on a free WordPress, okay? We have hosting now. What we need is to get the website content from your free one onto your hosting so that it becomes a new website under your new domain name. And the way you do that is to do this. You go to wordpress.com and you log in to your free WordPress account. So double N Publishing, and my password I think is that. Is it coming up? Hurrah, we're in. So once you go into there, you need to get to your dashboard, and here we are. So you know how to get to your dashboard because I've covered that in the previous videos. If you are having trouble with that, or if this is the first video you've seen, sign up for your own online business, yourownonlinebusiness.com or .org, and you should be able to find some sign-ups, and you'll see all the previous videos. Otherwise, you can click on all the videos on YouTube and you can see previous ones there. But once you're in your dashboard, what you want to do is go down to Tools and you go to Export. Okay, it's all very easy. And you go to Export All Content. This will thingy. Download that export file and save that. Okay, that's just so you've got a file with all your stuff that you've already, all the work you've done on that website is already there. Most importantly, all the content is there. Okay, so you save that. That's fine. You don't necessarily need it, because once you get into your control panel on Native Space, is that you can go down here and you'll find, this sounds insane, but Fantastico Deluxe. Okay, bit crazy, but click on that. Okay, and what this is a program that allows you, and you can see, use Fantastico to automatically install any of the scripts listed on the left. Installing the script will use one of your databases, removing script will blah 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 blah. And you can see here WordPress is an option. So all you need to do is click on WordPress, and then you'll see here that I've got a current installation, and I've already done it. But all you need to do is click on New Installation, type in the details of your WordPress. In fact, I can probably go that far, yeah. So you can go here and put your WordPress site in there, the password that you use for there, put a description of it there, nickname for it, and install WordPress. And what that will do is automatically upload all the content from your WordPress website, and it will upload close that. It will upload all of the content. It will upload any images, and it will also upload the whole of WordPress itself onto your server. Okay, and what that will allow you to do is go to Double N Books like that, and then press admin, and you'll be given a link like that, like you just saw, that says / at the end of your website domain, wp-admin, and then if you log in there using your WordPress details, you go to your dashboard that you're familiar with, that you've seen before. It's got all the posting, all the things on here. It's all the same, except it's not quite the same, because what you can do here is start activating plugins. And we've talked about widgets before, and we'll be using them again to put even more great stuff on your website. But with plugins, you can start getting light boxes which flash up and allow you to collect people's email addresses when they're leaving your website. You'll be able to link directly to ClickBank products. You'll be able to link, put payment links on your website for any of your own products. You'll be able to put feed in programs like Aweber, MailChimp, and put them on, collecting email addresses directly from your website. It basically just makes WordPress for you a completely free, in the sense of freedom, website builder that you can use to develop your own online business. It is a massive, massive step to take in building your own online business, because it will be so fruitful for you once you're on this. It allows me in future videos to show you so much more information, to show you how you can really, really take your own online business to a whole new level. I'm going to carry on doing this for free, of course. I'm going to show you how to do all this as often as I can. I'll show you as much stuff. I'll show you examples of how I'm doing it. You can see I've got different projects up and running that are actually using these same functions and these same little kind of tricks and tweaks that you can do, and I'll show you all of that. It's a massive thing to do, and hopefully you can see from this video essentially what you need to do, the basic steps. Obviously you need to take a little bit of responsibility yourself to go away and kind of work through the sign up process, get that hosting for yourself, put your details in, and move your website across. Watch this video again, take it step by step. It is a lot simpler than it looks, and it's a lot simpler than you probably thought it would ever be to host your own website. Okay, we'll be exploring so many more aspects of this in the future videos, so do keep tuned for that. In fact, one of the first things we'll look at is getting your MailChimp sign-up pages on there and getting light boxes so that people can you can really grab people's attention as soon as they get to your website. Have a look at doublenbooks.com if you want, just to see what's going on there. You can see how I've linked to Amazon and stuff like that. I'll be updating that quite a lot from now, starting to put new stuff on there, so you can actually probably see me in the process. Before I record a video, I always do it from scratch to see that you can do it. I want this to be doable. It's not some whiffy product that you're buying for £500 to give you a load of CDs. I do this myself there and then to make sure it works, and that's what I will continue to do to make sure you're able to set up your own online business. So I hope you found that useful. I hope you decide to take this step. I hope you're not groaning thinking, oh, I've got to spend £3 a month, because quite frankly you may as well stop doing what you're doing anyway. It's pointless. £3 a month is nothing in relation to the potential that this could make you. Okay, so give it a go, see how you get on, and drop me a line if you get stuck. Thanks for listening. See you soon.